Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. First video of 2022. Well, this will probably be the only video of the first half of 2022. Perhaps there'll be more during the second half of this year. In this one, Mr. Krabs is having an inmate joining him, in which he already has known him for many years.
Mr. Squidward, I should kick your fucking ass!
Number 10, faking his death. In the episode, Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, Squidward's wax sculpture of himself gets destroyed by SpongeBob and Patrick's game that they were playing, leading to these two to believe that they killed Squidward. Then after the real Squidward comes out of the bathroom, SpongeBob and Patrick believe that to have seen Squidward's ghost. Squidward punishes SpongeBob and Patrick by making them do stuff to entertain him, such as carrying his chair to a perfect spot, fetching food, and attempted to make SpongeBob sing with a tissue. After napping on the job, Squidward had SpongeBob clean out the back room, in which he tears off wallpaper, then found out what to do with Squidward from a comic book. Due to Squidward making SpongeBob and Patrick continuing to believe that he was dead and was serving his ghost, SpongeBob and Patrick invite the mourners to his funeral, which Squidward starts to panic, then confesses to being alive. This act isn't technically illegal, but the karma descended upon him when he was sent up to the great beyond. Number 9, running a stop sign. Technically not an arrestable offense. This would lead to a ticket, but Squidward got arrested for it anyway, as well as the later mentioned offense in the video, which you'll find out at this timestamp. In good old what's-his-name, Squidward runs past a stop sign in front of a cop, then he ends up getting chased by the cop for such offense. Minuscule, but it had to be mentioned because Squidward genuinely got arrested for it as well as something else in the episode. Number 8, enslaving SpongeBob and Patrick. In the same exact episode as number 10, Squidward made SpongeBob and Patrick do something like carrying his chair, making Patrick find pie from far away, and forbidding SpongeBob to leave a spot and kept him standing up all night at the same spot until he performs a song with a piece of tissue paper. Number 7, public nudity. In Squid's Day Off, Squidward repeatedly runs back and forth to the Krusty Krab, one of which he runs straight out of the bathtub and exposes himself naked in front of various citizens while on his way to the Krusty Krab. In Krusty Towers, Squidward also stripped himself naked after quitting his job at the Krusty Towers. In Bossy Boots, Squidward tears off his cuddly crab uniform and exposes himself naked, in which a police officer writes him a ticket and puts it on his penis. I'm sorry. Yes, that very censored spot had to be censored because it's a show for kids to watch, yet with some kind of adult humor. Number 6, impersonating Squilliam Fancy Son. In Professor Squidward, Squidward pretends to be Squilliam, his arch rival from high school band class who excelled in everything that Squidward flunked, and teaches a music class, with SpongeBob and Patrick being disruptive. Then these two eventually in the episode reveal Squidward to be Squidward, not Squilliam, in which case Squidward does get arrested for impersonating a genius. Number 5, stealing someone's wallet. In the same episode as the earlier mentioned number 9, running a stop sign, Squidward steals a wallet from a guy named Mr. What's It To Ya. He ends up running off with that guy's wallet and even ran a stop sign with stolen property. Squidward does get arrested for it too, as well as running a stop sign. Number 4, operating a construction crane without a license. In the episode Skill Crane, upon winning the crane game and obtaining a stuffed teddy bear, Squidward mindlessly sees a construction site and uses the construction crane the exact same way he used the crane game. It is noticed that he doesn't have a license to operate the vehicle because he's not a construction worker. He was surrounded by the construction workers after abusing the crane vehicle. Number 3, assault. In the episode Squid Defense, Squidward uses karate for revenge. He even uses karate to assault someone by kicking a big dumpster towards someone who he perceived to have stolen his groceries, and the dumpster crushes the thief, which Squidward does get arrested for this act too.
What? Wait a second. Am I under arrest?
You sure are. And you have the right to remain silent. Or not silent.
Number 2, destruction of property. In the episode Crabborg, after Mr. Krabs is perceived a robot, feeling recharged, Squidward inadvertently bats and destroys the following items: blender for $24.95, toaster for $32.50, food processor for $62.67, and a coffee maker for possibly $30-something. Squidward would have been charged $150+ of damages. He also, in the episode Skill Crane, lost control of the construction crane and he destroyed multiple buildings, including the Krusty Krab. The damage bill skyrockets from the time in Crabborg when he destroyed Mr. Krabs' belongings because of destructions of buildings, even skyrocketing the bill further in order to pay off the damages in Good Neighbors when Squidward was indirectly responsible for the destruction of Bikini Bottom. Number 1, psychopathic attempts to kill SpongeBob and Patrick. Yes, we all know that Squidward hates SpongeBob and Patrick so much, but an opposite day, Squidward tricked SpongeBob and Patrick into thinking that it was opposite day, the day to act opposite, which the plan backfired because the realtor wouldn't sell Squidward's house due to the failure to get SpongeBob and Patrick out of their shenanigans. Squidward at the end of the episode shows how much he really hates them by chasing them with a bulldozer. Psychopathic. Was this the only time he did something that was this psychopathic? No. There's also a 2016 episode, Mermaid Pants, where SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward play a crime scene, but Squidward takes it seriously, pulling the lever to descend the lift that SpongeBob and Patrick are in, disguised as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, down to the pool of boiling grease, attempting to fry them alive. Wow! That idea did take a while. I had that idea in mind a while ago, but I finally found some reasons to explain it. Anyways, my apologies if I took 6 months on a hiatus, almost 7, and if it inconvenienced anyone. I was just too busy with some random essentials, and I hope you all look forward to ensuing videos on the Master Raney channel, especially the 54th video of the Master Raney channel anticipated to have come out by the second half of this calendar year. Thanks for watching. To see more videos, click subscribe and ring the bell for more content. This is Master Raney signing off.